I'm hoping that you guys cannot hear the neighbor of mine that is having their yard done. And I'm gonna try and find some background music that I can put in to try and cover it up because they've been doing it all day. I can't do anything about it. So I'm sorry that you guys have to listen to that. So if you guys could not tell, I am a sicky child. I did something very stupid yesterday, and I think that is why I am sick today. It was raining a lot yesterday here in Georgia, and as I was walking into work, I realized that the shoes that I was wearing have holes in them. Now, I have better shoes that I could wear, I just didn't even think about it, and then I walked into a puddle and all of my socks and shoes got completely soaked. And where I work is very cold. I had literally cold feet all yesterday, and I think that is why I am sick today. So that is the dumb stuff that I do. I'm here with my tea, and we're gonna try and get through this video. Hopefully, maybe. I have accepted the inevitable. This channel is going to be a lot about cosplay. I didn't want it to be a lot about cosplay, but over the past couple days I've been realizing that a lot of what I do is cosplay. I am a cosplayer and I can't escape that, even on YouTube. My hair is irritating the crap out of me right now, if you guys couldn't tell. Okay, cool. We're gonna have hair down today because my ponytail isn't dealing with any of my crap today. I would have loved to get into cosplay and do an in-character Q&A or something, but because I am sick, I didn't want to do anything too extreme. I also don't have enough face wipes to get into gray and get out of gray, even though people have been asking me to do Iradia, so that. So I have pulled up the questions on my laptop because I do record on my phone. I will eventually get a camera to record with, but for right now, I just record on my phone. I would do it on my camcorder, but the audio is terrible, and I would do it on my Canon, but my Canon's video shuts off after 10 minutes. If you guys know how to fix that, please let me know. Ooh, this is a weird feeling. Okay. The first one here is, do you have any cosplay regrets? Lord, do I have a lot of regrets. My first regret is getting into cosplay because Jesus, do I spend so much money on cosplay. Like, damn. No, I don't really have any regrets about cosplay. I wish that I had probably looked into a couple things a little bit more before I started cosplay. Looked into sewing and getting patterns together and whatnot, and looking more into making cosplays. A lot of the cosplays that I have, I don't make them, I buy them. A few of them, like the shirts that I have, I will buy the shirt and print the label on it. I don't really paint anything of mine, but I am looking into making some cosplays. Any secret cosplays you are planning / having? Well, they're secret cosplays, so I can't really tell you now, can I? No, I'll tell you guys. I am dying. I'm getting Wonder Woman together. I'm making her armor special with a friend of mine, and I'm also getting a big sister from BioShock together. I have the prop tool over here. I'll pull it out later. Any cosplays that you hate? Cosplays of mine that I hate, or cosplays in general that I hate? If we were gonna do cosplays of mine that I hate my Merida, and I hate my Star. I don't know why I ever did Merida. No. Okay, I actually do have a reason why. So when Beauty and the Beast came out, a whole bunch of my friends got together and said that we would dress up as all the Disney princesses and go watch the movie together. I ordered this $40 wig for Merida, and they kept rescheduling it and whatnot. I don't know if they ever actually went and saw the movie dressed up, but I did. I got a friend of mine who went as Gaston, and we went as Merida and Gaston, and someone actually called us over as Merida and Gaston when we went to go get our popcorn, so that was cool. Yeah, I don't really like Merida. I like the wig, though, because I do use it for my steampunk cosplay, which I do like. I'm like 80% like it. There's some things that I want to fix about it. I hate my Star cosplay, though. I actually went in looking for a wig for Aphrodite, because I was going to cosplay at a history festival that my college was doing, and I ended up getting that wig, and my friend that was with me at the time said that I looked like Star, so I did Star. I went out and bought a jacket that day and did Star. I don't like Star, and I don't think I'll actually ever do that again, unless I get asked to do it, but I didn't like doing Star. So that was a one-time cosplay of mine. I don't even know what else I do. I hate my Mulin. I've done Mulin, I think 4 different occasions, 4 different ways, and I absolutely hate her. Now I am going to be fixing her, but right now I absolutely hate her. I will never love her for the way that she is now. And that's about it. I don't like my human iridium makeup. I'm very picky about my cosplays. Okay, favorite cosplayers. This is a very interesting question because I actually have a lot of favorite cosplayers that I don't know the accounts to. I just like I found a cosplay photo and I loved it. My all-time favorite cosplayers, the cosplayers that I will always support, is Artful Impersonator on YouTube. This is going to be, I'll mention them again in another question because I did go through and look at these. I absolutely love Artful Impersonator. I have been following them for about 3 years now, and even though they did split up and it was very unfortunate and I cried a lot when they did, I still follow Artful Impersonator. I still follow, I'm pretty sure it's KW, I always got them mixed up. I still follow KW on Instagram, and I think I follow KE on a different account. I absolutely love them to death. So they're my all-time favorite cosplayers. If I had to go off of Instagram, there are a few cosplayers that I like, and I actually have to pull up my account and look because I've forgotten what their usernames are. But there are cosplays from certain people that I like a lot, and there are just people in general that I like a lot. If I had to say, honestly, so my best friend, Amanda, I don't know why that took me so long, my best friend Amanda, her Toriel cosplay is absolutely phenomenal. I know that she completely destroyed the dress because she wanted to do Flowey. I'm still mad at you for that. They're not like the big, fancy, amazing cosplays that I'm used to seeing of like, and don't take that the wrong way, of like, you know, that massive Iron Man Hulk that they had at Comic-Con a couple years ago, or like Sylvana. Basically, if you cosplay Sylvana, I'll love you to death. But of usernames, that's really all I can think of right now. So, I'm sorry. Favorite character from each fandom you cosplay from. I cosplay most of my favorite characters, actually. So, from Homestuck, I cosplay Dirk, I cosplay Dave. I tried Bro once, but we don't talk about that. Gamzee, I cosplay Kurlos, Aradia, Jade. I think that's it. I did Carcat once, we don't talk about that. And Mulin. Of my Homestuck cosplays, my favorite character in the entire comic, if I had to pick, I honestly couldn't pick between two, actually. So I cosplay one of them, the other one I don't cosplay. I absolutely love Gamzee. Obviously, I love Gamzee. Wait. I like Gamzee a lot. I also love Bro Strider. I've always loved Bro Strider. I've always had a bias for him. I will forever have a bias for him. Of Homestuck, there is that character. Now, I do technically cosplay Disney, and my favorite character from Disney honestly has to be Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel, I've always loved Rapunzel, and I will forever and ever love Rapunzel. Wait! Star Wars is Disney now, right? I like Kylo Ren. What else do I cosplay from? I don't like Star, I like Star, I just don't ever look into Star a lot, so I can't really say that I have a favorite character from that. From Undertale, I cosplay Frisk. I love Frisk, that's why I cosplayed Frisk, that's the end of that. I also love Sans, but I will never cosplay Sans for the sole purpose of I cosplay Frisk, and I want someone to cosplay Sans with me. I don't really cosplay from anything else. Oh, okay, I did DC. So, from DC, my all-time favorite character is Batman. My 15th birthday was Batman themed, if you guys don't believe me. Actually, no, can I change that? My favorite character is Wonder Woman. I will always love Wonder Woman. I don't really cosplay from any other fandoms. I did Amelia Pond from Doctor Who, though we don't talk about that one because you don't see it on Instagram. I did Amelia Pond from Doctor Who, so if we're gonna go with Doctor Who, my favorite Doctor from Doctor Who was Chris Eccleston. That is about it. I don't really cosplay from many fandoms. I'm reaching out. I'm getting into, I've been into creepypasta for a while. I did a creepypasta OC forever ago. But of my favorite characters from creepypasta, I couldn't pick a favorite. But right now I am getting into Tiki Toby, so that is the cosplay that I'm now doing. So that would be my favorite from creepypasta, if you can consider that a fandom. What got you into cosplay? Three things. All people. Artful Impersonator got me into cosplay. Watching their videos. The first video that I ever stumbled upon from them was Dave and Carcat video, which was a day in the life, or a day in the meteor. I can't remember. I think it was a day on the meteor, and that was like sealed the deal. I got into Homestuck after that. I was looking up things for Homestuck and I stumbled upon that video, and after that I was completely hooked on Homestuck, and I've been in it ever since, and I have all of the regrets. Then two people got me into cosplay. So my friend Rain, I will link their Instagram right here. They are an absolutely amazing cosplayer. I love them to death, and it's honestly really heartbreaking that I have surpassed them in follower count because they deserve a lot more followers than I do, to be honest. But they got me into cosplay, and they actually helped me with some stuff. They donated a pair of shorts for my Eloise cosplay, so that helped a lot. And then my old best friend, Abby, they got me into cosplay as well. I've been referring to them as Luna, but they're the only person that I have been referring to as a different name, so you know what, I'm just gonna go by their real name. But they're still an amazing person, and their cosplays were what got me into cosplay. They were an anime cosplayer, and then I got into Homestuck. They got back into Homestuck with me. But they were completely supportive. We went to cons together, and so those 3 people got me into cosplay. Hardest thing about cosplay and the hardest cosplay to do. So the one that probably takes me the longest to get into is Gamzee, just because of all the face paint. I only do that one at night because taking photos in the bright light for Gamzee, it just never looks right to me. It looks too contrasted with the white and then the gray, because I was using Maron before and it was a pain in the butt, which is kind of what the hardest thing was Maron is getting it off. Because I didn't buy any special serum or whatnot to get it off. I was just using face wipes, and it's so thick. But I now use Snazaroo, and even though it is technically cheaper and like a step down from Maron, it's easier to get on and off. But if I were to go to a con, I'd probably end up using Maron just because it tends to go on a lot smoother, and there's less streaking. Plus, it stays on. I mean, it like you touch your face and some of it could come off, but it still stays on your face. Like, you don't see the pigment change. So Gamzee is probably the hardest cosplay to do. And the hardest thing about cosplay, at least for me, is wigs. I have never been good at styling wigs. I will never be good at styling wigs. And I just, in general, don't really have a good radar for what is a good wig or bad wig. Now, I've gotten some tricks and tips from people as I, progressed. So I'm working on that, but I definitely have always struggled with getting the right wigs and whatnot. So now I just go on Amazon and look up like the highest rated wigs and type in what I want. Favorite things about cosplay. My favorite thing about cosplay probably is just the freedom with it. You can do a lot of things with cosplay and you can change up whatnot, add details, take details away that you don't like. The question of whether it's canon or not isn't really that pressing to me. If you're having fun with it, it's yours to do whatever you want with. I also like the fact that it's very open. Anyone can cosplay. You can be an amateur at it and you can be a professional at it. There is really no limit to what you can and can't do with cosplay. I love going to conventions and especially going out in public and cosplay. The people that recognize you and, especially if it's just you're going to the mall and cosplay, when people recognize you, it feels nice to know that you're cosplaying and people notice it. And it's definitely a confidence booster. At the same time, it also is a confidence, taker, decreaser. You can lose your confidence very easily in a cosplay, which sucks. But cosplay is one of those things where it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter what your body shape or body type is. If you love cosplay and you want to do a character, you do that character and you do that cosplay and you look good doing it. The one thing I will say though is if you are under the age of 18, please do not do any really risque cosplays. That has been a very big problem on Instagram right now, and I'm telling you guys right now, if you are a child, please do not do any risque cosplays. I am almost 19 years old, turning 19 on Saturday, and it is now Tuesday. And I do not cosplay sexual characters. I felt uncomfortable doing Harley Quinn and I was 18 at the time. So that is my tip for you guys is don't do anything out of your comfort zone for a cosplay. And unless, you want to get out of your comfort zone, but don't cosplay sexual things unless you're 18 because it's just a safety thing. Who do you want to cosplay? My goal for cosplay is an OC that I have called Mama. I've been working on her for 6 years now. I'm starting a fanfiction, not a fanfiction since I'm writing it, but I'm writing a story on her. And people that are messaging me on Instagram are actually going to be part of the story as well. It's very inclusive. I would love to cosplay her. I've got mental images for her and whatnot. I really do want to cosplay Wonder Woman, but right now my main focus is Tiki Toby. I've immediately fallen in love with this character. I've been in the creepypasta fandom for so long now, and I'm just now starting to actually fully accept it because I'm seeing so many cosplays of it. I'm like, okay, now it's okay. Because back when creepypasta first started, I remember when creepypasta first started becoming a thing. I remember accidentally stumbling upon marble hornets. Like, I remember doing that. Like, no one knew what marble hornets was back then. I stumbled upon this. And, you know, I remember when the Slender games came out, and I remember, like, people sending out the photo of Jeff the Killer. Like, I remember before that was, like, a main creepypasta. Like, I just heard something behind me. I remember people sending out that photo. Like, I would get emails with that photo in it. Like, that was a thing back then. You don't do that much anymore. But, I really do want to do Tiki Toby, and I want to do it justice, which means that as much as it's going to kill me, I am going to spend $70 on his jackets. And as I'm saying it, I can't believe that I'm doing this. Cosplay is such an expensive hobby, guys. If you are poor, do not do it. I am poor, and I don't know why I'm still in it. Okay, the last question is any stories that happened in cosplay. So I have a lot of things that have happened to me in cosplay, but never anything that's really story-worthy that I haven't already told. I feel I have yet to get recognized in a cosplay by someone who doesn't know me personally. I feel like that is my main goal, is to be able to go to a convention and get recognized as who I am as a cosplayer. But I realize that is so hard to do. I can't really think of any con stories that happened. I got stared down pretty creepily by a furry at AWA, but that's really about all that happened there. I did meet, and oh my god, so let me close my laptop for this one. I met one of my cosplay idols in the cringiest cosplay I have to date done, which was my Aloise cosplay, and oh my god, it looked bad. I might have only one photo, maybe two photos. Like, you guys have to understand before I show you these, like, I have to explain how bad this is. This was 3 years ago, okay? Not even, it was, what, 2000, when did I go to Dragon Con? 2014? I think I went to Dragon Con 2014. 3 years ago. I didn't know what cosplay was all that much, but I had such amazing resources, to be honest. My grandmother had made me the jacket for Aloise. I had went out and bought a shirt. I had gotten the shorts from Rain, and I had gotten the socks from Hot Topic, and I had bought a wig. And I looked terrible because I didn't have the vest for him. I didn't understand anything about makeup or wigs. Like, I was literally like, you know how all cosplayers had that really first cringy cosplay? This was mine, and it was bad compared to some of the stuff that I do now. And my cosplays now are still pretty bad. But I met my cosplay idol, which is a Kimberly. I don't know what her username is on Instagram. And her girlfriend, whose name I also don't know. Are they engaged yet? If she ever watches this, I'm gonna murder myself. But if they ain't engaged yet, they need to be. I'm pretty sure they aren't. Kimberly Cosplays. Kimberly Cosplay. She is absolutely amazing. I think they moved to New York, or no. They still live. One of them moved here to Atlanta. They both live in Atlanta. I met them at AWA 2014 or 15, and I was so excited. I might have a photo of them that I will put in here. I literally was like tracking them down. Like, I was keeping up, not tracking them down, I was keeping up with the updates that they were posting on Instagram of like, we'll be here at this time, and I waited. And I stumbled upon them, and I was so excited, and I felt so bad because I was literally in the cringiest cosplay of my life. I was in the worst Aloise ever, but they looked so stunning. And I, like, looking back on it, I just imagine, like, seeing this really terrible cosplayer come up to them and want a photo of them. And oh my god. If Kimberly is watching this, I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Oh god, my sickie is coming back. I'm cringing so hard that I'm getting sick again. So yeah, that was a fun experience. Oh, I'm dying. I literally have the biggest headache. And you can see my dog's tail right here. Just wagging. So that is all the questions that I have for this. If you guys want me to do another Q&A, you guys can leave me comments on my Instagram. You guys can DM me comments or questions. You can leave them in the comment section of this video or any of my videos. And you can also leave them on this crush, and I will answer them in the next video. I am again sorry for all of the noise that has been going on. It is Tuesday, and for some reason everyone has decided to do everything they needed to do today, and it's very annoying. Thank you guys for all of the questions. I hope that I answered your questions fully, because I tend to not do that sometimes. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You guys can follow me here on YouTube. You can, I'm not going to make you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You guys can do that or not. If you want to, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. You guys can follow me on Tumblr as well, and I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else. If I have anything else, I will leave it down in the description. You guys can find it there. I'll also be linking Artful Impersonator's YouTube, and I will be linking, so you guys can follow me all on those social media things, and leave me suggestions for another video. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, if you guys saw anything spooky in the background of my videos, please leave it in the comments. I will try to respond to every comment that I get. I love hearing from you guys, so please comment. And yeah, also, I'm gonna call you guys out, because I love you, but I'm gonna call you guys out. My parents followed me on YouTube. So, hi Mom! And Dad. Yep, they watch my videos on the TV downstairs. Imagine the cringe factor that I feel watching my own videos, or seeing that they watch my videos downstairs. It's very scary. So yeah, calling you guys out. Hi. Also, yes, I did take the bar stool from downstairs. This is where that stool went. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.